The decades before the Great War were some of the most prosperous and peaceful Europe had ever known. There hadn't been a full-scale war involving all the major powers in 100 years. Across the Atlantic, the United States was just emerging as a global power. To celebrate this peace and progress, just 20 years before World War I, all of Europe came together as friends at the World's Fair in Chicago during the summer of 1893. Pictures from the fair show a world of peace, progress, exploration, and a future that could have been. People in Europe writing memoirs about the summer of 1914 remembered it as a beautiful summer. For the upper classes, it was one long holiday. For young people, it was a great time to be alive. The world was modern enough to be exciting. There were films, cars, records, and modern sanitation, but it was still comfortably slow-paced and old-fashioned. The romantic images of European life were real. A bit of bad news hit the papers in the summer of 1914. On June 28th, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian Empire in Europe, and his wife Sophie were killed in the city of Sarajevo by a Serbian nationalist. By August, Europe's summer was over. America is and was a melting pot of cultures and religions, all under one flag. Europe was completely different. It was a complex mosaic of many different cultures nursing grievances. Beneath the years of peace was a growing nationalism and a growing distrust. After the murder of Franz Ferdinand, Austria demanded that Austrian agents be allowed to investigate the crime in Serbia itself. Serbia rejected the demand, and Austria declared war on Serbia on July 28th, then attacked Belgrade on the 29th. To make a long story short, Austria-Hungary was allied with Germany, and Serbia was allied with Russia. France was also allied with Russia. Russia would not tolerate a mobilized Austrian army on its border, and in return, mobilized its army against Austria. Germany ordered Russia to stop mobilizing, and when they refused, Germany declared war on Russia on August 1st. Germans took to the streets and cheered. The insecure and unstable Kaiser Wilhelm II felt that Germany deserved a massive empire, that Germany was the most technologically advanced and mightiest country in Europe. Many Germans felt the same way he did. Historians have psychoanalyzed the Kaiser for decades. He was jealous of his cousin, King George V of England. He was related by marriage to Tsar Nicholas II of Russia, and they had appeared to be friends, referring to each other as Willie and Nicky. No matter what the reasons, Germany, he thought, did not have its rightful place in the sun. With one great war, they could end the threat from Russia and France forever. Boys and men were called into service by the thousands to serve the fatherland. They would destroy their foes and create a more powerful German empire. For years, they waited for Germany's opportunity. Der Tag, they called it. The day. The day when Germany would defeat all its enemies. On August 1st, 1914, Der Tag came. Germany declared war on Russia, and 2 days later declared war on France. On August 4th, Germany invaded Belgium with a massive army of men to take the war to the heart of France. 2 days after that, Austria-Hungary declared war on Russia. The German military general staff had developed a plan to win a war against France on one side and Russia on the other. They would invade France through Belgium and make a huge arc around Paris. France would surrender. Then the German army would turn around and head east against Russia. Germany would make their enemies pay for the war and annex huge chunks of Russia and France. Prior to the war, Britain, France, and Germany had all guaranteed Belgium's neutrality. Britain could never accept a German army next door to them across the English Channel. Once Germany invaded Belgium, that was it. The world was at war. Britain and its far-flung empire declared war on Germany on August 4th. Then Turkey came into the war on the German side. Then Italy on the Allied side. Then Bulgaria on the German side. Then Romania on the Allied side. The belligerents looked at the war as an opportunity to settle old scores, take territory, and make themselves secure forever. This war would finally end grudges on all sides that went back centuries.